Hi guys, this is Jon Hammond from cryptometalresearch.com. This is Weekend Wonderings. Weekend Wonderings is about looking at various aspects of the crypto metal market and really just wanting to discuss various ideas and topical comments. And I just wanted to go through things that are really perplexing me. So I've been looking at the performance of Bitcoin going back to 2011, end of 2011, and the first bull market. And that lasted around about 25 months. It was a 58,000% or thereabouts return from $2.22 to $11.63. That's $1,163. A gain of $1,160. So 25 months, 2 years roughly to get that kind of ridiculous gain. I don't think we'll ever see that kind of return again, sadly. But what's interesting is it created a bull flag. And that's this first kind of little shape we've got at the bottom from 2012 running into 2017. And the cycle high of that was the 1163 level there, which is this left-hand side note section. The price traded sideways after a bear market, 85% drop. This is a logarithmic graph, guys. So each one of these sections isn't what you would normally expect. So you can see a doubling literally of every section there or thereabouts. Now the cycle low, after the high, we had the bear market, which literally lasted just a year, and that dropped 85% down to $152 from $11.63. So a huge fall, and not a happy time unless you stayed in it, of course, because we then took off a 12,000+% return to 1900, 666 high way back in 2017. And again, that created the staff for a bull flag, which then traded sideways to where we are now. And we had a bear market again, another 13-month bear market, another 84% fall from 666 to 3,122. That 3,122 is quite important. That is the bottom of the current market, where we're now in a bull market trend. So you would have lost $16,500 plus, but we're now in a bull market trend and have been going back to sort of 2019 really. So we've had the bounce and a retracement, which is precisely what we needed to see. And again, we've got this kind of cup trend, the bottom of the cup, which we can see here, and again at the top. And then where do we go from here? So this is Sunday, I've been thinking about it, as most people have, and I've actually spent several hours trying to dumb it down, because the potential for this is crazy. It really is. When you look at the number of people and the quality of people that are talking about where this particular financial product could go, it's huge. It's literally the only asset in the world that's got the potential this has, and it's not controlled by anyone. It's a bit like cannabis. You can make it illegal, it will go underground. You literally will have to switch off every computer in the world to stop this thing carrying on and making money. It is crazy. So there's a hell of a lot of potential, and so what I'm doing now is looking at the next phase of projections of where potentially this could be. Take a pinch of salt with this. It's a projection. There's no guarantees in this or any other market, but based on these flags, what I'm looking for is a rise which pretty much is the same length as both of these. It's the same time frame as both of these. I've looked at averages. I've looked at 58,000% divided by 12,000%. I've looked at 58,000%, halving and halving again, and whichever way you cut it, this thing is going to go crazy. So I'm just going to run through my thesis and see what you think. Just let me know in the comments below, but at the end of the day, it's just a projection, so try not to be too nasty. I do understand, believe me, I've thought about it myself. It does sound crazy, but let's look at it. Okay, let's look at the first bull market. It was 25 months. The second bull market was 35 months. So if we take an average of this, so add these together, divide that by the 2, that gives a 30-month bull market. So where was the previous bottom? It was over here, and that was around January 19. If we add 30 months to that, it gives us June 2021. We're at the end of October as we speak now, so we've literally got 8 months. The other possibility is an extension. So we have a 25-month first bull market, a 35-month second bull market. Could it be 45 months? So that puts us to September 2022. So, within a year or so, whichever way you cut it, we're going to be, by the end of 2021 into 2022, in a much higher position. Okay, first of all, let's look at price by dividing the previous bull market. So the first one was 58,000%, the second was 12,000. If we divide those two, that gives us around about 4.83%. If the cycle low over here was at 3122, we multiplied that by 4.833, that gives us 15,089, which we're pretty much nearly at. Now, I don't really think we're going to be looking at that kind of level in 8 months to 18 months time. Not with the amount of money that's waiting to go into this product. If you think about Raoul Pal, if you think about Paul Tudor Jones, if you think about PayPal, if you think about Square, and the amount of money that's potentially could flood into this product, it's going to get a lot higher than $15,000. We're nearly there already. So that is one projection that I'm not buying into. Definitely not. Okay, let's look now at a straightforward division. Let's take the gain of the first and the second and average it. We get 60,000%. If we divide that by 2, that gives us 30,000%. Where would that take us? Okay, if we look at the cycle low, which was 3/1/22, and we take 30,000% return, so yeah, we're looking at 300 times that. What price is that? We're looking at $936,600. Let's call it $1 million. That's next year. That's 8 months from where we are now. That sounds absolutely crazy, but that is what that particular projection is saying. But that's not what I'm suggesting. I don't think it will get that high, although based on what we've looked at, there's nothing to say that it wouldn't if the amount of money that's interested in coming to this marketplace happens. But let's park that one and come back to it. Okay, so if we take the current situation, we've got 58,000 in the first bull run. That's the percentage return. We've got 12,000 in the second bull run. That's the second percentage return. If we divide those two together, we get 4.83. If we look at the last bull run, because each one is declining in terms of percentage gains, and let's say this one will decline as well, and let's take 4.83, divide that through the 12,000, and it comes out with about 2,500%. If we take the cycle low and multiply that over the period of time we're looking at here, over the say next 30 months, we're looking by the end of next summer at having around about $78,000 in Bitcoin. $78,000. We're touching on 13,000. Is a 6 times return, which I think is a bit more realistic. Very possible. I'm sure it could even go higher than that, up to 100,000. But that's the kind of projection I think is realistic. And I along with all the other cryptocurrencies, I think it's going to push the price considerably. And let me know what your thoughts are in the comments below. That's Weekend Wonderings from cryptometalresearch.com. I've been Jon Hammond. I hope you've enjoyed it. Cheers.
At cryptometalresearch.com, we have a number of services to educate and inform you on how to benefit from the financial reset in this massive bull market. We fully expect our portfolio to return multiple double digits in the huge financial reset we're going through. The risks are high, but so are the returns for those with industry connections. We have years of trading experience to support you during your journey. Our services include Crypto Metal Premier, a full done-for-you service for the time poor who see the massive potential of having your assets realigned to benefit from the next big investment boom. We do everything for you so you can sit back, relax and watch your assets appreciate. Crypto Metal Partner, a done-with-you educational service for those who want to be involved and learn how to benefit from this massive opportunity and receive signals of when to get in and out of your positions to maximise your profits. Crypto Metal Portfolio, a do-it-yourself solution so you can learn and apply the portfolio to your investments directly without any support or assistance. Crypto Metal Pulse, a signal service direct to your inbox as and when the market dictates, combining decades of technical analysis trading within your broader crypto metal portfolio. Crypto Metal Personal, a virtual one-to-one for those who want to know more, want to discuss their personal situation and investigate what cryptometalresearch.com's investor education can do for you and your financial wealth.